All right, y'all. So let me approach a subject. Well, let me say I want to touch on a subject about black men keep going to jail. And I had somebody say, "Why do black men keep going to jail?" Because black dudes love going to jail. I'm sorry. I mean, I've done time before. You can't blame this on white people. You know, I done time back in '98. I think I was probably when I was 19, going on 20. Then I got out when I was 22. I'm sorry, I was 21. So here's the thing. When I was locked up, they had something called convicts and inmates. I was a convict. The inmates was the dudes you see eating ramen noodles, busting them big fat spreads. They had ramen noodles and like lasagna and shit, bro. You know, they had like tuna fish, peanut butter, cookies and stuff. They had like big commissary, you know. Those dudes was just inmates. They lived to live in prison. Okay? They played dominoes, played cards, did a couple of stomach crunches, lift weights. All right. Then you have the convicts. People like me. I was a dude who knew I had a future. So I wasn't going back. But life is easy in jail. I mean, if you keep to yourself, don't really fuck with nobody, you know, do your work, don't gamble, don't borrow nothing from nobody, you can have a pretty easy existence in jail. So when these dudes, the ones who are inmates, get released, they get out, they can't really find a job, they don't really want to work. You had three hots in the cot forever, and now you're sitting there like, damn, bro, I gotta go to my probation officer. I done missed the yard. I done missed my dudes. I'm bored to death. You know what I'm saying? I gotta explain to a woman why I ain't got a car. You know, I gotta live with grandma. You know what I'm saying? I gotta explain to all these folks, you know, why I'm a felon or whatever. Them dudes get tired of all that, you know, all that explaining, and just go right back to jail. I mean, fuck it, it's easy to go to jail. At least in jail, you know for a fact you're gonna wake up at a certain time, 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Okay, they're gonna do count. Breakfast might be 5 o'clock, 5:30, depending on what wing of the building you in. And you know, it's just an easy, predictable lifestyle. Going outside is what they call dangerous freedom. Dangerous freedom is I am now responsible for getting off my ass and finding a job. Okay, I don't mean the dudes who get a trumped up charge. I don't mean the dudes who get dope planted on them. I mean the ones, Pookie, Ray Ray, all them cousins you got. They get out of jail, you throw a welcome home party, and you're like, well, damn, I didn't see dude in like 2 months, man. Where you been at? Oh man, back in jail again. Like, god damn, I just seen this dude. You threw him a welcome home party, barbecue. Auntie showed up, and they even hired, you know, an artist to airbrush a sign, welcome home, you know, 12 gauge mic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now you think Mike will get a job at the refinery or something. And here's the thing. A lot of those places, if it's a low paying job like construction or something like that, they don't really run a background check on you. So don't let nobody, you know, lie and say, well, I'm a felon. Yeah, I mean, you might want to be, you know, you might be doing like technology or something. If you get a trade in jail, there's a lot of programs in jail, and I think Obama may have signed something where you get like tax credit if you hire an ex-con, not an ex-felon, an ex-con. So you can get out of jail and start you a car wash business, cut grass with somebody, something where you're not involved with the public. You and a lawnmower, you and a weed whacker, some hedge cutters, you can make a living, make damn good money. I got a partner of mine right around the corner, got a better looking truck than mine, cutting grass. It's labor is work, labor intensive work. Or you can get a job with the parish, digging like what they call the sewage and the water board, digging ditches and shit. It's good money, but these dudes love the predictability of waking up. The lights are paid. They got water. Get you some sandals. Get you a shower. Get that fat spread. get a little bit of money on your books, chat with a couple of females online. We got cell phones in jail now. Text a couple of females or whatever. But them dudes love to live that lifestyle, bro. I mean, think about it. You wouldn't be going back to jail that many times if you didn't like it, okay? There was dudes who will use masculinity as a reason to go to jail. What I mean is, you might get out of jail and say, well, homie disrespected me. When I was on the inside, I don't let nobody do that to me. Knowing damn well you're not on the inside. The same shit you did inside will get, don't work out here in the free world. Okay? So they'll say, well, man, damn, homie was institutionalized, man. That's Big Swole or something like that. And he'll use the fact that, when I was in jail, I was knocking niggas out. So that's why I did what I did to go back. Somebody knowing damn well you could have not so much as turned the other cheek, but you could have just walked away. But they use all that extra shit to put themselves back in there. I remember when I was locked up, there was a dude in jail who got out, and by 7 o'clock the same night, he was right back. Wasn't even on the street for like 6 hours. They found him like walking with a book sack. He said he didn't know what to do. They let him out of jail, and he stayed an inmate for so long, he didn't know how to go to the bus station and go home. They just caught his ass roaming the streets. And I forgot what he did, but he went right back to jail. So it is what it is, guys. So, whenever you wonder like why black men keep going back to jail, I would say at least 70% of the ones who keep the recidivism rate are the ones who actually want to go back. And I would say out of the 30% that's left over, 5% of them dudes got a fucked up CO who just wanted to send them back to jail. And the other 25%, just get on trumped up charges. I mean, or they get like fucked up charges and get sent back. But there's 70% of dudes who go back just want to go back. They can't exist on the street. Single mama raised them. They never knew how to get a job. Okay. And when they got in prison, it was like, well, damn, this is predictable. Pretty easy to live here. They feed us. They had certain dudes was like, oh my God, it's fried chicken day. It's taco day. I mean, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not even excited about that food. I want to get the hell out of here. But I'm sorry, but it just is what it is, man. So, hit like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.